Hey you guys, it's like 6:30, sun's about to come up. I'm headed up Little Boardman, and according to that sign there's 21 miles and change until we get to the West Branch and the Katahdin Ironworks Road, which is where Hawk is meeting us tomorrow. Oh, and today we finally start doing some climbing. So it's going to be a lot of climbing today. The plan today is to go over Little Boardman and then take a break at the river at the East Branch. And then I'm going to head up Whitecap. That's the big one you can see from our property. You can see the Chairbacks and Whitecap and Borestone and Barron. And that's the whole section that I'm about to hike through. So, yeah. This time of year it sounds like there's animals all through the woods, and it's because the leaves are falling and the chipmunks are running all through the leaves. It's just very loud. Okay, while I'm sweating and huffing and puffing up this mountain, I'm going to tell you about the different ways that you can follow along with maps, if that was something that interested you. You can use the AWOL guide, which is a paper book, and it would show you all the places to camp, get water, all the towns, all the road crossings, everything. You could get the Far Out app, which used to be Guthooks, and now it's Far Out. It's an app on your phone. Shows you your exact location, even when you're in airplane mode. And it tells you, with the click of a button, the miles to the water or the camping or everything. Another one that I like to use is from the Trek. You can go to the Trek's website, and they have a Appalachian Trail map overlay, a Google map, interactive Appalachian Trail map. You download it onto your Google Maps. I use that a lot, especially if I'm just out driving somewhere. It's right on my Google Maps, and it shows me mostly just the shelters, but it shows the red line. That one hasn't been updated since 2015, so there are some changes, but also just Google Maps has the Appalachian Trail on it if you zoom in far enough. So there's that. Plenty of ways to follow along if you really want to see a larger picture of the area that I'm at. Oh look, the sun's coming up. Where is it? It's right there somewhere. Hold on. Whew. It's beautiful. Cute little campsite. It's a heart. All right, here's the ford. Pretty rock hoppable. Okay, so Sydney Tappan campsite is 9 miles ahead. So worst case scenario, I end up there tonight, which is funny because I always stay there also. So that's probably what I'm shooting for, because there's not camping on top of Whitecap. I don't know what I was thinking. And then Hay Mountains after that. Maybe there's camping there. I don't know. But I guess we'll shoot for Sydney Tappan. This is a screenshot from where I'm sitting right now. It shows the 5.7 miles behind us from where we camped last night at the Crawford Pond. And this shows the next 10.8 miles ahead of us to the Carl Newell Lean-To, which has a much better water source than Sydney Tappan. So I might push the extra 1.8 there. This area is super, super cool. There's camping back in here. Look at that camping. And 2019, the Shit Shack. There's that privy too. If you guys are wondering how I check the weather, I have to do it when I get service. But I use atweather.org, and then I look at the upcoming shelters on trail. And I think it gives you like 7 to 10 days out. So I just take a screenshot of somewhere up ahead on trail a couple of days, you know. Boom. Look at this cute little spot. Crazy. Woohoo! All right, I think this is the road that Hawk was thinking about meeting me at, but we weren't sure. But I'm just going to push on. I'll see him tomorrow, basically at the west branch of the Pleasant River. We got 3 miles to the summit of White Cap. Dun, dun, dun. And the Logan Brook shelter is right up here. And that is where I will take another break, my second break of the day. And that is where I was planning to end my day. So anything beyond that is just extra. So basically it's 3 miles till dinner, and I'm going to chow down and then push on for the rest of my day. Oh, look, a little spring. Okay, so I filled up one of my water bottles and I drank a full water bottle. The shelter's 2 miles and 2,400 feet of ascent. Just pretty much, you know, up the whole way. So I will see you up there. That's just to the shelter. The summit's a lot further. He blends right in. But he's huge. I swear, these privies are ridiculous. This could be a house. Had to hike a mountain to get here. Is this like glow-in-the-dark paint or something? Because this is the Blue Blaze Trail to the Privy. And it's on the trees. Crazy. So you can find it in the dark. Holy cow. Look at that. Brand new picnic table. .4 to the summit. $7.2. Canada, you say? It's only noon, so I'm gonna fill up my water and push on and drink most of my water. But there's really no more water between here and where we're camping tonight. So I need to drink a lot and then fill up. Well, there we go. I'm pretty weighed down with water. I hate that. But it's also 7 miles to the next reliable water source. This is what we're going on. It's just straight up. Straight up. Oh yeah. this out. Yeah. So, yeah, guess you could make that work. It's beautiful. Onward. I'm gonna look for a break spot out of the sun because that was way too much sun. Whew. Okay, I think this is the chairbacks that we'll be doing after we see Hawk. So he's down in the valley between here and there. 4.7. This is funny. Alright, I stopped at Sydney Tappan Campsite, had my dinner, met a couple ladies, Meriwether and Getting There. They were doing a section, so they were staying there for the night, and I am pressing on. 1.8 to the Carl A. Newell lean-to where there's water. There was water at Sydney Tappan, but you have to go down a Blue Blaze. It's really steep, and the water's just a trickle. So it's not even 2 miles to the next lean-to, and that's where I'm going to stay anyways. And I still have water. My legs and feet hurt so bad. I should have taken more breaks, but it was very sunny up there, so I just pushed on. Ugh, my legs and feet hurt. Well, I'm just going to push on a little bit further because, you know, trust your gut. Oh well, we'll find a campsite. That guy just kept asking me if I was alone and making me feel uncomfortable, so I left. I'll show you where I ended up camping in the morning, and here's a screenshot from where I started this morning at Crawford Pond to where I finished right now. 18 miles and a ton of ascent and descent.